Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Carv.2 here and welcome to another episode of the Deadliest weapons here on the channel. In today's video it's finally happening, the Carv.2 I think it is, against the G11 from Black Ops 1. We finally got around to unlocking it and then getting a game with it. You know, Black Ops Cold War is a painful game to play, guys, so it takes quite a while to get these guns. So should this video have come out 3 weeks ago when the Carv was relevant? Yeah, probably, but you know, it's coming out now finally, so let's get into it here. So if you've not seen this series before, well, there's another 3 episodes on the channel. Go and check them out. Go comment. We need comments. We're getting no comments. Go comment. But yeah, what we do is we take, you know, different categories and compare the two guns, and whoever wins the most at the end of the day wins. And what does it win? Nothing. But you know, it's there. Off the bat, I should probably mention that this gameplay is against bots on Black Ops 1. I couldn't find a single game on Black Ops 1, which is quite sad, to be fair, because this game, you know, really good growing up and it's now dead, even though it does say it has over 1,000 people online on TDF match alone. Yeah, you just can't find games, which is, you know, depressing. So yeah, with the gameplay in the background is against bots, so just ignore it. So we're going to start off, as we always do, with the damage. So the original G11 in Black Ops 1 will deal 35 to 25 damage, and the Carv will deal 39 damage. Now, sadly, Drifter does not have the all damage ranges in his video, so we only know that 39. However, we can assume, because it does more damage up close, it will also do more damage at range. So overall for damage, I'm going to give it to the Carv, 4 more damage up close, and I'm 99% sure it will do more damage at range. So it would be a bit weird if it didn't. So yeah, for damage, the winner, the Carv.2 Black Ops Cold War. Alright, so next up we're going to talk about the magazine size. We just need more categories to talk about. It's not that important to some people, but to others it kind of is. And when it comes to mags, both these guns have really large magazines for assault rifles. Magazine on the G11 is 48, which is actually incredibly high for Black Ops 1 guns. I believe that is actually the highest default mag size apart from the M60. Looking at the rest of the LMGs here in this game, the Stoner obviously had quite a small magazine, the RPK had quite a small magazine, as did the HK21. So the only other gun in the game which has a higher magazine size is the M60. Yeah, 48 shots in the original G11, which does actually beat the Cold Wars. The Cold War G11 or Carv will only come with 45 in its magazine, which is still incredibly high for the default magazine, and you can obviously get very high magazines for the Carv. However, as we always do in this series, we're comparing these guns naked. When it comes naked, 3 extra shots in the G11 from Black Ops 1, it takes this category to level things up. Alright, so next up is kind of a more relevant category, I guess, more and more a bit important, and that is the rate of fire of the burst. So what I mean by that is how fast do the 3 bullets come out of the gun when you pull the trigger. Both these guns are 3-round bursts, even though a lot of people for some reason seem to think that both are 4. I don't know why that is. And so the original G11 is an extremely fast firing burst. It will fire 1,250 rounds per minute. That is the 3 shots coming out of it. And the Carv, also incredibly fast, will fire 1,200. Even though it's still fast, it is 50 rounds less, 50 rounds slower, whatever you want to say. So yeah, the G11 will take this here, and will now go in the lead, 2-1. So sadly, I couldn't find the original G11's burst delay. It just wasn't out there. I tried watching Xbox Ahoy, who used to basically be like Drifter back in the day. However, he didn't mention it, and it wasn't on the CoD wiki. So instead of looking at the burst delay, I do have the rate of fire of both guns, the overall RPM. So what this does is it takes into account how fast the burst comes out, and also that burst delay. And the burst delay and the rate of fire combined for the original G11 leaves us with a fire rate of 525 rounds per minute, which is actually incredibly slow, to be fair. In comparison to that, the Carv will fire at 909 rounds per minute, so it will fire a hell of a lot faster than the original G11, and you can definitely feel that in game. You can blow through the ammo in the Carv. So overall, when it comes to rate of fire, the Carv will take it here, and we'll now go to the episode 2-2. Alright, so next up with those fire rates, obviously, you're going to have to be reloading quite a lot, and one of the most iconic things about the original G11 is that reload, that really weird encaseless ammo in that really weird like cylinder magazine, or kind of tube, I guess, that goes across the top of the gun. One of the things which I think the Carv really does horribly, I really wish at least one of the attachments would do that, you know, give it that iconic reload and how you twist it at the back. So that reload for the original G11 is 2.7 seconds. Quite long for a assault rifle. Obviously that's cost us quite a lot of animations in there, taking it out, putting it in, cranking the handle, and that does mean the Carv will reload faster. The Carv will reload at 2.02 seconds. So here the Carv is going to take it, and once again take the lead here, 3-2. Alright, so next up we are going to look at the ADS speed. How quick can these weapons aim down sights once again completely naked. ADS for the G11 is 250 milliseconds, and ADS for the Carv is 350 milliseconds, a whole 100 milliseconds slower. You know, even though that is quite a big number, 100 milliseconds, that's you're not going to notice in game. However, it is quicker, so the G11 in Black Swan is going to take it here, and is now going to tie the series 3-3. Not the series. Why do I keep saying that? He's going to tie the episode 3-3. So now both guns are on 3. Alright, so the final and the tiebreaker here is going to be the overall time to kill. What is the fastest time to kill in game? And when we talk about this, you have to take into account that the Carv is dealing with Black Ops Cold War's 150 health. So even though it does deal more damage, 39 damage, it actually does take more shots to kill because it has to deal another 50 damage to actually kill the person. So the overall time to kill of the G11 in Black Ops 1 is 0.096 milliseconds. That is extremely quick, and that is because of the burst, how fast that burst comes out, and it can 3-shot you with just that burst. So that's why it's so quick. The Carv, on the other hand, can't one burst in Black Ops 1. It deals 39 damage and obviously 150 health. 39 times 3 is 100, and quick math right here, 117, 18? No, 17. Yeah, 117. So obviously it then requires another additional shot on top of that. Is a 4-shot kill, and so the overall time to kill of the Carv in Black Ops Cold War is 0.150 milliseconds. The G11 in Black Ops 1 will kill a lot quicker because it can one burst, and that's the thing. Now the Carv can one burst to the head, however we're just shooting at the body here, and when it comes to that, G11 will take the time to kill and will then take the lead 4-3. So overall, guys, the winner of the G11 versus Carv v2, the OG, it is the G11. It will win. The reason it will win is just because of its one burst potential, to be honest, and obviously it does fire faster, the burst. However, it does have a lot slower burst delay, so if you're not getting those one bursts, maybe the Carv would be better for you, you know, if you're not as accurate, I would say, because, you know, you can follow up a burst quicker. However, you know, overall, G11 from Black Ops 1 is the way to go. But yeah, that has been another episode of Deadliest Weapons. In the next video, we're even going to look at that brand new pistol which is coming out, that PM63, if it's come out by then, and if I've unlocked it, and if I've got a gameplay. So we're probably not going to look at that. We'll probably do either, I think the 7-4U, the 7-4U from Black Ops 1 against the 7-4U from Cold War. Hopefully be able to get an actual game on Black Ops 1 by then too. But yeah, I've been Carv.2. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.